Yo, what's up? J.Thrash back again, talking with power. Uh, I seen a lot of comments, and people were talking about like the View with Whoopi Goldberg and all these other people. I don't know their names. I don't watch the View. I love Whoopi Goldberg though. I gotta say that I love Whoopi Goldberg. But I want to hear what they talk about. So let's see what they're talking about.
So country singer Jason Aldean is getting backlash for the video of his song Not in a Small Town, which critics are saying is racist. It's got lyrics, racist lyrics, and images. Aldean says the song's about unity. Here's South Dakota Christian Noem defending him. Here's the clip.
I am shocked by what I'm seeing in this country with people attempting to cancel this song and cancel Jason. I think a lot of times people that go out and fight every day on these important issues and have an opinion and remember the freedom and liberty that this country was founded on get persecuted from it. And we're seeing that with the Aldeans right now and the songwriters that work so hard on this. And I just want them.
We see it all the time. Anybody that speak out and got a voice on anything that don't go with the agenda, get backlash.
Them to know that we support them. We love them. Thank you for writing a song that America can get behind. And boy, keep singing, keep playing. And if you want to come to South Dakota, I'll let you play anywhere.
You'll let him play anywhere? You own South Dakota now? Listen, you know, there are lyrics in the song, and I think, you know, he talks about life in a small town, and it's different, you know, and he shows these images. He's got folks from the Black Lives Matter movement, and he's talking about people taking care of each other. And I find it so interesting that it never occurred to Jason or the writers that that's what these folks were doing. They were taking care of the people in their town because they didn't like what they saw. Just like you talk about people taking care of each other in small towns. We do the same thing in big towns. You just have to realize that when you make it about Black Lives Matter, people kind of say, well, are you talking about black people? What are you talking about?
So because he used the Black Lives Matter march, it's just about Black Lives Matter? Or I just seen a bunch of white people doing crimes though. Like, why do we just go straight to Black Lives Matter? I'm telling y'all, they can use one single thing and trigger everybody. And it's just like, yo, we gotta have thicker skin than this. They want us to be mad at shit like this, man. Like, oh my, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Out here. If we're talking about Americans taking care of each other, then it shouldn't be about Black Lives Matter. You should be able to show all.
And then why the fuck is we, like, folk that still take up for Black Lives Matter, even after the scam, like, y'all are fucking pure, like, I swear, y'all dumb. Y'all dumb. This shit was founded on a scam and founded by a white man who was giving. Like, how do we even care? Like, yes, Black Lives Matter. I'm always like believe that. But shit, I got a mixed son. His life matter too. Do we say mixed lives matter? Like, do we say like I get the sentiment behind it, but understand like where the group started from. It started from a white person.
The different things that have gone on in our country where people stood up and said,
Or at
no
least
more.
funded by a
We
white
do the
person.
same thing that small
Who don't
towns
give a
do.
fuck about
That's
us.
my 2
George
cents today.
Soros.
So this was, oh, I'm sorry. This was, to me, something where about half the people in my life see it one way and half the people in my life see it a different way. So I'm trying to, like, kind of see what are we disconnecting on. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that his intent wasn't to, you know, stoke division, glorify violence, or racism. I'm going to give him that benefit of the doubt. I don't know. But I'll say this. There was a line. So for the many folks who are offended by this, there's a line in it that says, try that in a small town, see how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. So for a lot of my friends and family who are legal gun owners in small communities, they're like, yeah, that's what we do if someone breaks into a store. He's talking about the right to defend yourself. What I thought of when I read that was Ahmaud Arbery. I think of a black man in a small town in the South who literally just got shot for doing nothing wrong.
How? This is what I be talking about. She said people talking about, gun control or gun, getting after the people who break into a store and yeah, we're gonna defend ours. How do you go from that to a black boy who didn't do nothing? Those are clearly two different things. They talking about somebody committing crime, and your mind go to a black boy who did nothing. That is rape. Like how do people not see that as like a form of like race? Like she ain't no fucking white savior, man. She don't get to speak for us. Her mind went straight to a innocent black boy getting killed. That's what it went to. When every image that was shown in the video was people just doing crimes. So people doing crimes, now that's the equivalent to a black boy getting killed in the town where he didn't do nothing. It's not the same thing. And people don't understand. Why don't y'all see that? How can y'all not see that right there? That's the divide. She's talking about someone finding out where the divide at. The divide is when y'all go straight and assuming that this shit was black people. That's the divide.
So I think what becomes problematic is that there's a lack of recognition of what this means to about 50% of the country whose experience isn't Jason Aldean's. I like him. I've always liked his music. I'm kind of a country gal about like a quarter of the time. But this is also for the folks on the right who are defending this. They see the BLM riots, I think many can acknowledge protests and riots, that George Floyd's death and murder was evil, it was wrong, it was unacceptable, but so was the killing of someone like David Dorn, a black retired police officer who was defending his friend's store and was shot during the riots and aftermath of that movement. So I think if people of good faith can see both sides, they can see there is an issue with this song because of what it means to a lot of communities, but there is an issue of violence, of looting, of rioting.
Yes, but why are you linking it to black people?
Well, that's
talking about. That's the issue.
How was it just linked? Because of the march, because of the riots. But if you listen to the song, the riots were people looting stores of people that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. People breaking in stores, stealing shit, destroying shit. A man say, try that in this small town and see how far you get. Because clearly in a big town, ain't shit happen. Nobody got in trouble for looting that shit. Nobody got in trouble for burning them shit. Who got in trouble? So all I took it was as motherfuckers said, okay, so y'all ain't getting in trouble in the big town doing that shit. Do that shit in the small town. Says you think you ain't gonna get in trouble and see how far you go. Again, what's the difference between if I, a black man, made a song and said, try that shit that racist shit that y'all be doing, like hanging a motherfucker, come try that in the hood. Come try to hang a motherfucker in the hood and see how far your ass get up the street. Am I racist? Is that racist? Or is that, nigga, don't come to this town with that bullshit? Because I don't care what none of y'all say. Them people that was doing the riot and shit didn't have to go and fuck up innocent establishments or people who put their hard-earned money into these buildings and shit. They didn't have to do that. And what we ain't gonna do is not act like a lot of people that was motherfucking rioting that look like me, black motherfuckers, wasn't just taking advantage because they know they can go get some free shit. Let's keep it 1,000. The fuck out of here. Let's keep it 1,000. A lot of people didn't give a fuck about no fucking George Floyd. They was out there fucking stealing shit out them damn stores. But don't nobody bring that shit up though, right? Nobody bring that up though, right? Rest in peace to George Floyd. They did that man dirty. And it was folk out there going and stealing shit from stores as if the store killed the man. Fuck out of here, man.
That's the issue.
The imagery is what becomes very problematic.
You can sing about, there's a lot wrong here with this. This is a man who saw what happens when someone is out of control with their guns.
Yeah.
He's someone who was performing in Vegas, and he saw people get, so I don't understand how he could be that disconnected, how people around him didn't say to him, hey, listen, you know what? Maybe there's a better way to do this because...
Well, the imagery invoked race. That's what was...
There's no reason to separate big city people from small town people. That, to me, is the divisive part of this song. I mean, it's...
there's a clear mentality difference between big towns and small towns. Small towns, they do look out for each other. Big towns, they only gonna look out for each other when some shit like George Floyd happened. How close do you see these communities when ain't shit going on? You don't. Motherfuckers getting killed left and right. Ain't no fucking unity until one of ours get killed. That's it. That's the only unity we ever fucking show. What? The only unity we ever show be on some racist shit. Don't nobody find no problem with that? It ain't no unity, no undertime. Like, come on, bruh. I ain't saying that for I'm not saying that for every big city. Clearly not. But we're not gonna act like folk ain't killing each other every single day. Where's the unity in that shit, man? Where the unity at? Just seen Gilly the Kid son just got killed in Philadelphia the other day. Where the unity at? We ain't coming together. We ain't coming together doing no march for that. We ain't coming together doing no march for that shit. We don't come together doing no march when your cousin get killed. Ain't no unity there. In a small town, you're gonna find them strong standing on pretty much everything, bro. It's a clear mentality difference. And only people that done lived in a big town all their life gonna see something wrong and find that there's a division between a small town and a big city.
It's a deplorable song and it's annoying. Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're going to round up. Well, that S might fly in the city. Good luck. It's very divisive.
Oh, man. I just had to pause.
And provocative. But I defend his right to do this video.
Absolutely.
Because they can't censor me, they shouldn't censor him either. But he has to understand that the big cities are supporting the small towns. Blue counties are responsible for 70% of America's economy. The big cities are really providing the things that you have in these small towns. You should not be against big cities.
Yeah, but okay, so when I first heard the title before,
How did they get him being against big cities from this shit?
A small town song, like, because I am...
Like, bro, he get paid, he's a millionaire. I'm sure he's getting paid by people in big cities. Why the fuck would It don't make sense. It just don't make sense. I'm telling you what these people doing. I'm telling you. And Whoopi Goldberg just somebody who, sad to say, just take the bait and listen to these white women who gonna side with her, but I don't even understand where the fuck that shit coming from. They're creating the division there. They creating it there. He didn't say he had a problem with big cities. Where did he say he had a problem with big cities? Where the fuck did y'all start talking about the economy for? And man talked about violence only. Now it's the economy. Now it's all this other shit. Yeah, 70% of, one of the biggest things that I can't stand about folk, they go straight to them statistics. It's the same in like basketball when somebody be like, oh, such and such did this, and that. Yeah, if you look at that shit on paper, that look good. But look with your eyes and see what's going on. He don't play like that. It's the same thing.
From a small town in Iowa, I understand the pride and the differentiation between towns and rural communities and the cities.
Thank you. Somebody do.
You're not thought of very highly in this country, never have. Like when you come out here, I was always that girl from Iowa. Mm-hmm. Understandably, I claim it proudly. But the point is that we have...
What's wrong with saying that girl from Iowa?
No, they weren't saying it in a way.
Why would she ask that and just said it was division between... What you mean? What you mean? You the problem with it. You the one who would have a problem with it. You just said it was division between big towns and small and big cities and small towns. You would be the one who have a problem with it. Don't ask. Oh, yo, all right. I'm not. Fuck this shit. Fuck them. They all misinformed, misguided. Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. I still love Whoopi Goldberg. I can't lie to y'all. And I'm somebody who I can agree to disagree on shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call Whoopi Goldberg dumb, slow, no shit like that. I ain't even gonna call them that. I don't know what I'm gonna call them. I think they pot stirs though. I would pot stirs. That's what I'll call them. That's what I call all of them, even Whoopi, for being misinformed and taking a message and just going completely for lack of a better word, no pun intended, left with it. Going completely left with it. Is that where that phrase come from? That might be where that phrase come from. Like, Dad, you just went all the way left. It's the left side, who the pot stirs. And they want you to see race and division and everything. And I tell y'all a million times, I'm not going to sit there and look at every single white person as being racist. I can't. When it's a lot of you niggas who said, fuck me when I was down and out, and some white people helped me out. So I'm just fair to everybody. I'll give everybody a chance. If you ain't did nothing wrong to me, I'm going to give you a chance. That's just common sense. That's just human shit. Human shit. Human shit. Good, bad. Right, wrong. If you wrong me, fuck you. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. That's it. That's it. But we done got so far gone where we can't even think for ourselves. We just got to see some shit to be outraged by. But folk like whoever this is on the screen and all these, they don't get to tell me what to be outraged by. You don't get to tell me what to be outraged by. And they got a big-ass motherfucking platform with 1.16 million followers where they could just say some shit like that and people that watch would be like, oh, yeah, that is racist. They'll look at this video. That's it right here. They'll look at this, see the little image that they showed, the little freeze frame, and go right to say he racist. Just go listen to the song yourself. That's all I'm going to say before you just form an opinion on some shit. Go listen to the song for yourself, man. Because a lot of y'all in my comments ain't listening to the song. I'm reading y'all comments, and I can tell that you have not listened to the song, nor do you care about the message in the song. And for the ones who just automatically equate this shit with black people, you're wrong. Somebody in the comments said, right, you know who they talk about. I don't know who the fuck they talking about. I see the people in the video. I assume that's who he talk about. I don't gotta assume no other shit. I don't gotta assume no other shit. When he singing the crimes that's happening in the video, and it ain't nobody of color that's doing it at the time he's singing it. So I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't want to know that. I don't want to put that on people that look like me. That ain't something I just want to do. That's it. Everybody can commit crime. Everybody do. So to say somebody robbed a liquor store or something like that, I've seen white people do that shit in a liquor store. I've seen crackhead white people do that shit. But a lot of y'all ain't been around shit, so you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, or you don't care to see it. But when you go outside every single day, when you go and live your life, you go to these stores, you do all this other stuff, do you just feel racism when you walk out your door? We got to acknowledge that it exists for sure. But is that something that you deal with every single day of your life when you walk out these doors? No, it's not. It's not. So we don't got to make every single living thing about racism, man. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that every white person that you encounter in your life is racist? If you say no to that, then use your better judgment when you look at shit and look at everybody individually. Just like I want somebody to look at me individually from my brother or my sister. Just because they do some fucked up shit, that don't mean I'm going to do it. So look at me for who I am. Ain't that the fuck what Martin Luther King said? Ain't that what Martin Luther King said? But Malcolm X the one told y'all about the liberals, though. Malcolm X told y'all about the white liberals, man. He told y'all that's our biggest enemy. He told you that. But nobody give a fuck. It's the white liberals that's doing this shit still today, right now. Nobody give a fuck. Man, that's all I want to say. I want to give my opinion on that, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think down below in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Whoever, man, don't matter what color you is, I appreciate you. If you come to my channel and you're rocking with me, that's just what it is, man. I'm getting a whole bunch of backlash from people that look just like me, but I can't care about that because the message is bigger than any one single person. You feel what I'm saying? And if you go through my page, you'll see that I pretty much just want people to just be a better version of themselves. And that don't matter who you are. But I speak to my own a lot. But y'all have shown me that I'm going to just be speaking to everybody because we more lost than I thought. And we gotta point out these these fake white saviors that think that they think for black people. You don't think for us. You can't think for us. You don't. You won't. You don't have the ability to think for us. Can't do that. I won't let you do it. Maybe some other folk will let you do it. I'm not a motherfucking sheep. Can't nobody tell me when to be mad. Can't nothing just trigger me like that. I don't just get triggered by shit. Cause I ain't out here just looking for shit to be racist all the time. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Y'all stay safe, stay easy, stay protected. Get them folk out your circle that ain't supposed to be there. Like that. Easier said than done, but it's definitely doable. I'm out.